Being sick is the pits. I should know, because I'm sick right now. You can probably hear it in my disgusting nasally voice, and I probably shouldn't be recording a YouTube video right now. But you know what? Life stops for no one, and I'm not gonna get left behind. But for real, I was like, I need to get started on the next video, but my voice sounds like I drowned in cheese graters. Whatever. Let's talk about being sick. It's relevant enough. I'm fortunate to have a really good immune system. I never get sick. Believe it or not. From elementary school through high school, guess how many days I've missed from being sick? Don't guess. I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's 2. And they were back to back, so I was just really dying that one time. I mean, sure, I've gotten sick here and there, and my mom was just like, oh, you're fine, pack your bag, you're going to school. Missing arm? Pfft. If the lizards can regrow their limbs, so can you. So that number doesn't tell everything, but I think 2 is a pretty good score to have over 12 years. I'm not like a crazy germaphobe, though. I don't go out of my way to avoid being exposed to sickness or actively try to kill any bacteria that may give me some sniffles. Sometimes I forget to wash my hands. I heard that kids who are more exposed to germs and stuff when they were young were able to more efficiently build immunities to them. So maybe as a kid I just ate a lot of dirt. But even though being sick makes you want to just give up on everything because your eyes are red and your head hurts and you're tired all the time, but you can't sleep because your nose is plugged and you can't breathe and everything is agony and life is pain and nothing is worth it in the end, there's some pros that can come from it. Like, you don't have to share anything. Because no one wants to share anything with your disgusting diseased self. Do you have a pencil I can borrow? I've got a cold. Never mind. Can I have some of your food? I have the flu. Keep it. Do you want to hang out? I'm sick. Oh, no, it's okay. We can just sick of your bullcrap. Ah! Being sick is the best excuse to be a bad member of society and get sympathy for it. Any other time, if you were to sleep in till 12 and then stay in bed all day on the computer, people would just think you're really lazy and have no motivation. But if you just say, oh, I was sick, all of a sudden, oh, you poor thing, get better soon. Can I get you anything? Oh, you're such a trooper. It's great. Also, you have the power to claim anything you touch. To each their own, but I also use being sick as an excuse to not talk to anyone because I'm a pathetic shy blob. Good job, immune system. You have failed me. Once as a kid, my brother got pink eye and my family pretty much barricaded him in his room and didn't let him touch anything. It's funny how as soon as someone gets sick, everyone is empathetic towards them, but also kind of treats them like an unpredictable rabid animal. All right, you just stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I got you some soup. Ah, stay over there. I'll push the bowl to you with this stick. Feel better soon. I think the worst thing I had growing up was a few migraines here and there. The first time I had a migraine was in 6th grade. I was sitting in class and all of a sudden my eyes started not working. Like, I would look in one direction and I couldn't see anything in my peripheral vision. It was all gray and foggy. And at first I was like, whoa, this is weird. So this is what blind people see. And I was kind of fascinated by it. Then all of a sudden it felt like my brain exploded. I got to go home early. But I don't count that as a sick day because I was at school for the majority of it. If you've never had a migraine, take a moment to just appreciate that. Because they're one of the worst things ever. I mean, there's worse, but they were up there. I haven't even had any really bad injuries either. The only serious injury I've had was when I was 9. I'm saying serious because I had to go to the ER, but it's really not that bad. For my birthday one year, my parents got me Heelys. Do you remember those? The shoes with the wheel in them? I didn't specifically ask for them, but after a few months, I decided to start trying them out. I'd roll around in the house up and down the halls, and it was pretty fun. Then one time, I decided to take them out on the streets. Our neighborhood was on a slant, so there was a bit of a steep angle to the cul-de-sac, and I was like, this is a good idea. Foreshadowing, it very wasn't. I started going down the road and picking up speed, and like 2/3 of the way down, the tiniest little pebble was like, hey there, friend, and clogged the wheel and threw me forward. I hit my head on the road and opened a huge gash in my chin. My mom was outside talking to our neighbor, so she saw the whole thing and was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Wendy. We're gonna waltz on over to the hospital now. My adrenaline was still pumping super hard, so I didn't feel a thing, and I was like, no, Mom, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I'm okay. But she was like, no, we're going to the hospital. I had to hold a towel over my chin to keep from bleeding all over the car. She didn't let me see the damage at the time, but I asked her about it a bit ago, and she said she didn't want me to see the cut because even she was freaked out about it. This description isn't for the squeamish, but she described it as like another mouth I gashed out of my head. Hey friend, sorry about all this. Okay, yeah, that's probably for the best you didn't let me see that. So I went to the hospital and ended up getting 3 stitches in my chin. When I was waiting for the doctor, a doctor from another room walked in to get some water and was like, "What are you in for?" She hit her chin on the road. Oh, yeah, I've been there before. And he showed us a scar in his chin. And then another doctor overheard from the other room and was like, "Yep, same story." And he had a scar on his chin. So that was a nice human bonding experience. I didn't know so many doctors had Heelys. When I went to school the next day, I had a bandage on my stitches, and all of my 2 friends were like, "Whoa, what happened?" I hit my chin on the road. Whoa! And I felt really cool, and it made me want to break my arm or something to be even cooler. So this video took a lot longer to get done because I've been super busy and time is flying by, and now it's pretty much Christmas. I'm not sick anymore, but I am whispering because it's 5:45 a.m. and I don't want to wake up anyone else in the house. It's weird how it takes being sick to forget how nice it feels to just be normal. Take a big breath through your nose right now. Doesn't that feel nice? Unless you're sick right now. Then do it later, when you're not all gross. But if you can breathe, then enjoy it right now because one day you'll get sick again and wish you could do that. So it's been a while. The Septile doll got to the contest winner all safe and sound. You can see who won on my Twitter. There's probably something else I need to quickly say, but I can't think of anything right now. Why does time go by so quickly? I feel like not a lot of people stay for these end cards, so I'm just gonna start rambling. Back when I was in school, it felt like every week dragged along, and now it feels like I have no time to do anything. Probably because school is boring and making YouTube videos isn't, and I've got so much to do all the time. Well, either way, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, or a Happy Hanukkah, or whichever holiday you celebrate. Ari says hi. Also, one of my friends showed me this cool thing he found on Reddit about how to unclog your nose when you're sick and congested. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested. I tried it when I was sick, and it actually worked for a bit. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, talk to you in 2018. You're never gonna hear from 2017 Jaiden ever again. Bye. See ya.